We invest a lot of time in taking care of our bodies. We doctor. I know I have exercises my physiotherapist tells me to do, and I try to do them. I have tasks I have to take care of, and I make sure that I'm putting time aside and doing the homework that will make them successful. But the gospel today invites us to consider how we take care of our hearts. Our hearts, in a sense, are the place where we encounter God. In some ways, our hearts are our Garden of Eden. Our heart is where we walk with God in the cool of the day. And at issue is our heart a hospitable place, a fruitful place? We hear how in wisdom literature, a good person out of the store of goodness in their heart produces goodness. But an evil person produces evil. I think what Jesus is asking us is to examine what's growing inside of us, what's growing in our hearts. And often we're not really aware of it until shoots appear. And some of the shoots are not healthy. Some of the shoots that appear from the garden of our hearts are murmuring about others, about spreading poison with our criticism, about tearing down the fruitfulness of our neighbors. And if our words are doing that, then the garden of our hearts is not a fruitful place. We can make all kinds of plans and complicated arguments, but if fruit doesn't appear in our life, then the garden is not a healthy place. If the planks that Jesus talks about are allowed to remain in our garden, eventually they will overflow and they will be destructive, not just of our own garden, but also of the gardens of others. When we allow those infected roots to remain within us, they destroy the soil and they destroy the fruitfulness of our gardens. We need to turn inward and look at what's growing inside of us and ask ourselves, is what's growing inside of us going to bear fruit? Is the garden of our hearts a place of hospitality? Is our garden a place that's capable of nourishing others? A place where we do want to walk with God in the cool of the day?